afternoon, Facebook. Afternoon, everyone, should I say? Are we all right? Welcome in. Right, what we're doing here today is I've arrived at what was known as the Walker Mansion. It's now a museum, but it's said to be really extremely haunted in there. I'd like to do a real thorough ghost hunt in there, but this is where we are. We're at the, if you can see. So what I'm wanting to do is I'm going to take you through, and we're just going to have a little walk round, and we're just going to have a look at the history of this museum, and yeah, so I'll just let you have a look. This is it. So this house, well, mansion used to belong to a family called the Walker family. Before it was, I'd imagine it would have been given up at some point to the local authorities, and they've turned it into a museum. But this house is now a museum, and it just gives you a little bit of a rundown of the history. So if you want to stick around for half an hour or so while we go through here, that is absolutely fantastic, and I hope you enjoy. So let's just spin this round. I will add, if we come to anybody, I will put the camera down so I'm not filming directly in the face. Okay. Sharon Kirk, why does Phil repeating himself? No idea. Okay, let's go. Mask is on. Here we go. I'm okay, Donna. I'm okay. So that is a real lion, and it's been here over 100 years. So this must be like the nature part of you. Notice all the different colour, shapes, pattern in nature. What words would describe what you see? So these must be. Interesting. But what we want information regarding the Walker family. That's what we're here. Unicorn. Library. Various objects, more taxidermy here. Oh, here we've got old axes here. Bronze Age. It's crazy to think how old these are. What's that? Interesting. Okay, this is the Walker family, isn't it? Yeah. Here we are. This is the family this house belonged to. And it's said to be haunted by people, these people. See what it says. Changes afoot. Rotherham in the 1700s and early 1800s. In the early 1700s, Rotherham was a market town. The countryside around it was dominated by titled landowners, including Charles Watson, Wentworth, Rocket. Yeah, these names are also names of places in the area. By the middle of the century, advances in technology led by the development of factories, industrial revolution. Rotherham people thought this countryside. Industry saw the rise of a new class of people. Successful businessmen, these Walker family, they are revolutionary in the industry of the Rotherham area. Samuel Walker and his brothers opened an ironworks. Yeah, that's it. Brothers. And that is him. Samuel Walker. And I believe that this was his house. That is his wife, is it? Mary, wife, died 1793. These paintings are very eerie. Is that his son? Joshua Walker. Thank you everyone who's joined. Just taking you through, not necessarily a ghost hunt, but I thought it might be interesting to share with you guys. So thanks for staying with it, and we'll continue. So what we've learned here is that the Walker family was, basically revolutionised the industry, like ironworks and things like that, and that's where they would have got the wealth from. And they would have lived in this big, mansion house. Many generations of the family would have lived here. And it's said to be haunted by one of them.
Joshua Walker, his wife.
Oh, and that's Joshua Walker. And that's his wife. Oh, was these two as well?
That's the son and his wife.
Oh, yeah. Unknown artist. It'd be a shame, wouldn't it, that you've gone through all that effort to paint and you've not been credited. So what room do you think this would have been? Are they calling this the library? This would have been the library, would it? I'd imagine it would have been some kind of living quarter. So this is the dining room. Let's go up the staircase. Look at the grand staircase. It's got the names of the places in the Rotherham area. That way. Again, more Walker family tree. So there's been a lot of the Walker family. And when did this? 1951. So he would have been, Ethel would have been the last on this chart anyway of the family line. Interesting. I don't know about you guys, but I find all this stuff really interesting. I'm sure some of you will as well. It's interesting. We built this house for our family, but it's no longer ours. It's yours, a gift to the people of Rotherham for all to enjoy. Oh, who's that?
The Walkers.
Oh yeah, yeah. More like they couldn't afford to run it, so they've just given it away. They're more like we had lots of debts and we couldn't pay, so the only asset we had was his house. So take the house. But look at the gardens. Can you see? Look, imagine that being your garden. Imagine getting that lawnmower on that. History of what? Oh yeah. This is a creepy room. Seems a bit of a waste of a room, this, doesn't it? Like you've got this big space and they don't know what to do. Look like they don't know what to do with it. Got copies of old newspapers. Please take one. Take one. Be a good bit of research for any potential areas. Oh, this is what we want. Walker Mausoleum. Where's that then? The Walker Mausoleum. That's where they would have. That's where they would have laid him to rest in there. I wonder. I've never seen that before. I wonder where that is. Might be worth checking out. Been there. That's supposed to be haunted. There. People might recognise that place. This is where we're in now. That's the Mausoleum. Keeper's column, that's still standing, that. Wentworth Woodhouse. People might recognise that. That's notoriously haunted as well. Yeah, a lot of paranormal teams have been here. I think somebody's been there recently, and I don't know who, but I'm sure I've seen somebody doing an investigation in there. Just old televisions and games. I'd play that. I'd love it. But it doesn't sound very nice, but do a bit of work on it. What's this here? Shall we tweet this? Over lockdown, we brought and unveiled historical content and hilarity across our social media accounts. La 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 la. Creepy doll pageant. We gathered our creepiest dolls and pitted them against each other. And oh, creepy doll.
So we're the winner.
Right, let's carry on. Scott. Scott enjoys imaginary long walks with his retired racing dog betting, looking for a fellow. Is that a ghost? Ghost or a... Let's have a close look at the dolls. Hello, my name is what?
Oh, I smell that. I'm in
Oh,
the
it's
yard,
just
yeah.
taxidermy, innit?
It's like
No, we're not all about killing animals at sake of them. Pit hard. I think there's a big pit section in here somewhere. Look at that. Imagine dropping that. You'll know about it. They're creepy looking things, aren't they? Look at that doll. I think we all remember them things. Just old toys section. Here we go. Darth Vader in a bath. Chewbacca in a bath. These are the retro Star Wars. I had that. I had that R2-D2. I had all these. If you can get them in the box, still in the box, that's where the money is. People want them boxed, them Star Wars. Just imagine what these rooms, though, could have been. You know, before they were just all like used for displaying things. Like little... I bet there were like little entertainment rooms and things like that. Indian, there's a lot of array of like random stuff, you know, like now we've got Indian old shoes. It's amazing that some of this stuff is still here, you know. This is the servants' quarter, isn't it, down there? Mm-hmm. That's where all servants would have made the food and etc. War stuff now. It's all original stuff, guys, you know, all from the period. And then we go into the servants' quarters. Let's go. Mary Plant, Mary the lady's maid, looked after Elizabeth Walker, taking care of her clothes, and yeah. I bet she weren't exactly friendly with her and all. Footman helped serve dinner. So this is a really wealthy family we're talking about. Would have had loads of staff working for them. That's a creepy doorway. Yeah, I do apologise if I sound muffled, and I have got a mask on, so it is, preventing me from talking. And here we go. Oh, is this geology area? If there's anything that interests you here, guys, what you want, just later, just pause the video on certain sections, what you want to read about. Wolverine. Look at that owl. Hey up, mate, how you doing? You okay down there? Need an handrail? Just let me know. Archives. That's where you want to go if you want some information. We're not going in there though. Looks like too much reading in there. People from around the area will know these places, and it's this place is you don't need a fee to get in here. It's free. So if you're ever in the area and you want to come in and have a little look round, it's interesting just to see, especially from the local area. What's this then here? What are these? Romans? Oh, here we go. How you doing, sir? You alright? He looks at it. He looks intense, doesn't he? You won't mess around with that, would you? Are these Roman gravestones then, or what? After Roman arrived in Rotherham, Roman soldiers built fort next to River Don. Are they gravestones?
Yeah, funeral stones.
Funeral stones. Makes you wonder if there's anything attached to these, like any spirit energy or anything like that. The carved stone from there shows scenes from a Roman funeral. Crazy. Crystals. People say that these crystals, can contain spirit energy. I've not Amanda, no, but I will. I am wanting to get in there at some point. I don't know if they've still got it open or not, but that is something what. Speaking of that, I think it might be here. Is that it? That might be the church though, I'm not sure. What's this say? What's in a name? The modern day map of Rotherham, the buildings, motorways and many roads is an Anglo-Saxon and Viking period. However, the map can tell us where these people live because their language survives and placements of today. So what's Ham? Oh, I don't think I can lift these. Ham, a village or estate, often near a Roman road or settlement, so Rotherham. Yeah, Watton. By, so Maltby, a settlement or a closure and a gathering. Yeah, Maltby is a village, well, it was a village. Wick, Wickersley, Thorpe Hesley, Wath upon Dearn. Interesting. I've learnt something, learnt something there that these words, are Anglo-Saxon. This is it. That's the chapel bridge. And apparently down here, you can get into there, and that's where they kept the prisoners and things, and like they still got fingernails scratched into wood where they've been trying to scratch to get out. That's what I've heard anyway. It's mad to think that like things like that were happening in Rotherham. You look at it now and it's hard to believe that like they had little Civil War skirmishes and things like that. It's pretty crazy. And open. And there we are, guys. I hope you've enjoyed that little walk round. Like I said, there probably will be information on there what you want to read, but you can always just pause the video, play the video back and pause it, and then that you'll be able to read. Or just come and visit it. It's free to get in. It's in Rotherham, in the centre of Rotherham. If you're interested in the local area and you're interested in learning about the heritage and how Rotherham came to be, here's your place. I just thought I was coming anyway, and I thought I'd let you join in on the experience. So if anyone can get me in here for a ghost hunt, sort that out. Yeah, but I will be doing a ghost hunt very soon. This weekend if I can. Possibly Sunday, if not Monday, but I will let you know. I've got a couple of places lined up, so I hope you can join me in for that. So I thank you for your time today, and have a lovely day. Okay then, guys. Night. Well, good evening.